Hi and welcome to Mind 123. I'm Chantal and today I'm chatting with Dr. Kate Owen. Kate, welcome. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you.
Now today you're going to share with us your top tips for stepmums. Get us started.
Absolutely. Well, there's all these old stories about the evil stepmothers, etc. And so stepmoms sometimes get a really bad rap. So I thought it would be helpful to share some tips with stepmoms to help them navigate this transition and change. Number one is you don't have to be a replacement mum. Let go of that guilt or that idea or that responsibility that you have to step into those shoes because no, that's not your role. And so it's important to talk with your partner about their expectation of what they would see you in terms of being a mother figure as opposed to being a mother. Now look, for some couples, it might be that there's really young stepchildren, and so the stepmother feels like, I want to have more of an active mothering role. That's totally fine and totally acceptable. It might be that you're becoming a stepmom to teenagers, and those teenagers, they don't want you to be their mum. They have a mum, thank you very much. So it really is about talking it through with your partner, thinking about the kids' different ages and stages of life, and finding that balance between being a good adult role model, perhaps a mother figure, but not necessarily having the responsibility to be mum to the stepkids.
Okay, so are there any others in that list?
Absolutely. So the other top tip I have is around the dads. If possible, and it's not always possible, to talk with your partner about them continuing to take the primary role in parenting. Their children are used to their birth parent being the one in charge, being the one making decisions, caring for them, etc. So if the birth parent continues to take that role, then what that does is it frees up the stepmom to have to come in a disciplinarian role or that sort of controlling or parenting role. Yes, of course, stepmom still will have to, contribute to the daily routine of what's going on, and stepmoms will have to drive to school and all sorts of different things. But if the family know that, okay, well, dad is the one that is going to be the lead parent here, it gives the stepmom the freedom to really develop the relationship with the child in a more flexible way, for them to carve out their own unique relationship. Now, on top of that, for stepmoms with kids, transparency, communication, planning. I can't say it often enough to the people that I work with, because kids, and particularly young kids, if they don't know what's going on, they will make up their own stories in their mind. And so if there is changes to family routines, or there's different things that need to happen in the family, then prepare the kids, talk with them about it, explain the rationale, and then that's going to create trust and safety. Now, one other tip. As a stepmom coming in, then you don't have to compete with the ex-partner. Really value yourself. Really think about what it is that you are bringing into the current relationship, but also what you're bringing to this new family, because it can feel daunting at times. And the last thing that people want to be feeling like is a competition. Do they love that person more than me? And so put those things to the side and create your own relationships with each of the people in the new family.
Kate, in previous videos, we've talked about the importance of talking to your family, talking to your friends. When you're going through a new situation, a new family situation, or challenges in life, do the same rules apply here for the stepmoms? What do you recommend for them?
Absolutely. So communication is key. And in fact, in step families, good communication, good problem solving, good conflict resolution is all really important. So as a new stepmom going into a family, then talk with your own family. You know, talk to them about, okay, what's this experience going to be like? Because not only are you now getting my new partner, we're also getting all these wonderful other little people or big people as well. And so talk with your family about what position do they want to take in terms of being an extra support to the family. And then also for your new partner and their family, then it would be helpful to sit down with them and talk through what are their concerns, if they have any, but what are they really hopeful and excited about? So what I really encourage, particularly being a psychologist and a family therapist, is that the communication needs to happen not just in the couple relationship. Talking with the extended family really will pave the way so that it's successful and smooth a transition as possible. People's expectations are put out there, and then it will be a much better experience for the stepmom coming in, and a good experience as well for all the other people involved in that transition too.
Well, Kate, thank you so much for sharing those great tips for stepmums.
Thank you.